Hey everyone, how's it going? Bonjour, mes amis. Bienvenue sur le live stream de Instagram. Bezat here from Japan here, welcoming you guys to the Instagram live stream. Another live stream here from Japan. It's another Saturday morning, Friday evening. I say this every week. The weeks go by faster and faster. Thanks so much for you guys helping me wind down my week. I know my week end starts when we do these live streams together. So, is there any new previews for today? New previews? I don't know. We'll see. I'll go over a couple of things. I'm gonna go over the Rick and Morty stuff today, just because I think it needs a refresher. I'm sure some people haven't seen it yet, and I'm getting closer to announcing a release date for the collection. I don't know if you guys saw, but the season 5 of Rick and Morty just got announced, so that's pretty cool. Kind of we didn't plan to coincide it with that, but anyhow, it just worked out, so it's pretty neat. The Hanami, we talked about it, and we've released 2 versions of the Hanami. We did the Sakura denim and the Hanami denim, both pink weft jeans. So we were thinking about how can we do that again. You know, pink was a pretty popular, it's something people want. They like it. They like the story. And then I thought to myself, you know what's another good kind of pinky story is Japanese strawberries. You know, Japanese strawberries are a thing. Like they definitely taste different from North American strawberries, and they're very proud of the strawberries that they grow here. But and so we were looking into doing strawberry dye, like natural strawberry dye, which we're still looking into. And then we released the milk denim, and then there was Iron Snail did a video about the milk denim. He was drinking strawberry milk, and I'm like, wow, like strawberry milk denim. That's a good idea. So right now we're still investigating the strawberry natural dye denim. So there's a little bit of work involved with developing a strawberry, like a natural strawberry dye. So that's in development right now. We're still working on that. We're seeing if we can achieve it or not. But at the same time, we're looking into developing the strawberry milk denim. So with the strawberry milk denim, it'll be the milk blend selvage with a pink weft. We're seeing if we can dye the weft with natural strawberry dye. If it's possible, we're going to go that route. If it's not possible, we will do a strawberry color, and then you'll have like it won't be a natural strawberry dye, but it'll look like strawberry milk, which I think will be fun. So, strawberry pinkish milk combined with the milk selvage, I think it's gonna be cool. So anyways, that's the idea right now. We just got a dye card for like just the color that we're going for. So this is, you know, when you're doing like color testing for yarn, this is what it'll come out like. Here's the baseline. Here's 20% more pink. Here's 20% less pink. And if you can't tell the difference, that's because I also can't tell the difference. So they all pretty much look the same. But that is the pink color we are going for. So that's the target. Can you tell the difference? I can't. They barely look any different. Maybe the 20% less pink looks a little bit less pink than the 20% plus, like but not much. So yeah. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Our restock or rerun of the Tagaya-san wood. Are the restock of the Tagaya-san wood knives? Are there restock or rerun? Okay, basically the question is: are we rerunning the wooden knives that we just launched? We are talking to the factory again to do another run of knives. So the answer is yes and no. So whatever we do next will be different from the first batch. I said it was limited edition. It's gonna stay limited edition so those people who got it. In fact, we made a little bit of an oopsie on the website and sold one more knife than we had. So even the knife I had here, we had to send that out. we even, I think Brandon had a sample, another sample somewhere, and he I don't know, he seemed to have misplaced it. So even we don't have one of these knives left anymore. So yeah, we will be making another batch. And we are planning on it. We're also, like, I know I took a lot of your guys' comments last week to heart, in terms of like other knife manufacturers, maybe like slightly higher end knives. So we are reaching out to a couple of those companies to see what we can do in terms of making, like a flip folding knife, a flip folder knife, with a couple of different companies. So we're in the talks. Nothing's set in stone yet, but, I think, more knife options they're on the horizon. So that's just one of those things. Any updates on the Rick and Morty release? I will release the release schedule within the next 2 weeks. So that is gonna, the release dates will be confirmed soon. Okay, Ricky and Morty. Okay, so retail on the Rick Sanchez jean, the Portal denim, that's going to be $225 retail. The Morty Smith, the two-way stretch salvage, is going to be $198. Pickle Rick, $225. So both Rick jeans, the Pickle Rick denim will be $225, and the Rick Portal denim will be $225, and Morty Smith $198. So there you have it. Hour and a half in, and I didn't preview any product. So let's preview some product for those people who've been waiting around for it. I did promise to do some of that. Okay, so I have a couple of things here. Let's take a look at a few previews of things to come. Well, let's work on let's show off what just came out. So we've got the recycled denim stone blue. So this just came out today. You can get this in the Weird Guy, the Easy Guy, the Classic, and the Max. The Super Guy and the High Skinny were delayed. There was a big shipping delay with the fabric, so we didn't get all of the fabric in one batch, and then, global shipping slowdown and all that stuff. That delayed the release of the Super Guy and the High Skinny. So those will be available May 7th. So watch out for that. There is, so let's just go over the details of this jean. This is a denim made with 30% recycled denim material. 30%. So what we do is we take the offcuts from jeans production. So when you're making jeans, you have your big sheet of denim fabric, layers of it, and then you have a giant saw and you cut it out, and all the off pieces in between, you try to be as efficiently as possible. So you have a plotter that will, you have a computer program basically where you kind of plot out where you're going to cut out each panel, and you try to put everything as closely as possible, but with enough room so that you can cut. But there will still remain, some percentage of wastage. You can't precisely cut denim fabric in such a way that there is no wastage. There's always going to be wastage. So what do you do with that? So what we've done is we took it, we shredded it, and we combined it with new cotton. So take the offcuts, shred it, mix it with new cotton, it's spun into yarn, and then woven into fabric. So the color of this denim is achieved through the mixing of a dyed cotton material with new cotton material, and not from dyeing. So, well, it is dyed, but it's the recycled material that is dyed, and there's no dyeing process afterwards. So that's how you get this mixed pale blue color. It's a heathered look. So a heathered yarn is a yarn that is mixed of white yarn with another color. So you kind of get a gradient-ish. When you weave with it, you'll get a gradient. So it's not a solid color. So you get this heathered yarn that looks really neat because it's not consistent throughout. You have these specks of darkness throughout, and the color itself is this kind of non-perfect blue, and I think it looks kind of stonewashed. And I like the look of a stonewashed jean, but of course we're a raw denim brand, so you got to stay true to your raw denim ethos. So we've got a 12.5-ounce weight denim. So it's not slightly rigid, it's rigid. This feels like a classic pair of raw denim jeans in this really nice vintage, 80s style blue color tone. We've got it matched up really nicely with this pink Selvage ID. I said in the video, I mean, it gives me like vaporwave kind of vibes here. I like this pale look. So that is the recycled denim stone blue, available now on Tate and Yoko and Naked and Famous Denim NYC, as well as many other Naked and Famous Denim retailers. We've got the blog post at nakedandfamousdenim.com. Check it out. We have a complete listing of all the available retailers. And then when you look at the leather patch, so not only is the denim made from recycled denim, the leather patch is made from recycled leather as well. So basically they take this leather and they take bits of old leather and they crush it up and they press it together, and then it's put together here with a backing just to, to make it nice and sturdy. But the leather patch too is made from recycled leather. So the recycled story lives on. We're trying to reuse materials here to make new jeans. So that's the recycled denim, available now. Great choice if you want something pale and something pale and a dark indigo alternative. So recycled denim, very nice. Okay, the next release of our Spring Summer 21 collection is the Fox Brown. So this comes out April 30th, I think. April 30th, so the end of the month. Dark indigo denim made with fox fiber yarn. So fox fiber is a naturally colored cotton yarn grown in America. So for this particular fabric, we use two types of fox fiber, which is fox fiber brown and fox fiber green. And you get this really beautiful warm tone to the denim. You can see it's actually, you can see that warmness, peeking through the tulle of the fabric. You can see just how hairy the fabric is too. It's got a nice little fuzz to it. Now, this denim, as shown, is unsanforized, but for production, we are going to rinse wash this jean, so you won't have to worry about the shrinkage with this denim. You can get it right away in your right size. So the only difference is, I don't have the sample here in front of me, but I've shown it in other videos, but the difference between what I'm showing you right here and what you'll get for final production is the denim will be a little bit brighter blue because of the wash, and the inside will be a little bit darker brown because the combination of the fox fiber brown and green, fox fiber green gets darker with wash over time. So the inside will be a little bit darker, the outside will be a little bit brighter, but it's going to be a very, very nice fabric. You'll retain that beautiful unsanforized hairiness and texture, and anyways, it'll have a nice drape to it. It's going to be a very, very nice jean. And at 10 ounces, we basically have like a hardcore kind of denim in a lightweight summer form. I think it's a great way to end the spring summer release calendar. And then we'll get into Rick and Morty. Will a 90 or 100% recycled denim be possible? I don't know. I don't think so. And okay, the real answer is whether it's possible is it's possible in the sense that it could probably be made. I'm pretty sure it could be made. But how strong will the fabric be? Not very. Because what we're doing is we're shredding cotton, so the fibers themselves will end up being we're shredding like already spun cotton. So the fibers will be very small. And you need the longer fiber of like a raw cotton to give the material its strength. So there needs to be a blend of new cotton with recycled cotton. Well, it's not even recycled cotton, because recycled cotton is a different thing. This is recycled denim. So recycled denim, or anytime you're recycling a fabric, the fiber itself is not as strong as a raw material. So it needs to be mixed with the raw material in order for you to get the strength that you need. So let's go to the next jean. So that was the fox brown, the brown fox, brown fox, coming out at the end of the month. It will be available in our men's super weird and easy guy fits, as well as the denim jacket, and then the classic fit for the ladies. Risa, yeah? The fox brown for ladies, it comes in the classic and max. It also comes in the max. Old school Chris in the house. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Let's check out the Rick and Morty collection. Let's start off with the Rick denim. So Rick Wubba Lubba Dub Dub Selvage is this jean right here. There is for production so this is the sample. So the stitching on the back isn't quite perfect. For production, it will be the quality of stitching is improved. So this is the sample. The sample is not always perfect. We've got Rick here. Let's check it out. 12.5 ounce portal weft Japanese selvage denim. What does that mean? Well, let's take a look at the weft on the inside. We've got this really beautiful gradient toned weft. So just like the portal color, this took us forever to develop. This was a custom yarn that we had to make, and let me tell you, it was no walk in the park. And the mills got really upset at us because we were very insistent on this. And so anyways, we got it, we came to it, and I think we've got a very, very fun denim right here. I think this is a perfect representation of Rick. And you can even notice the Selvage ID color. Let's see if we can get a nice, hopefully you can see that on camera here. The color of the Selvage ID is also gradient. So you've got this gradient colored Selvage ID. And you got that portal colored weft on the inside. Look at how many different, there's so many different colors in here. So, very, very fun. We've got the Rick and Morty dual branded logo here. Yeah, Selvage ID. And then we have the Smith family on the pocket bags. So, that's the Rick denim. Release date TBD, coming very soon. Within the next 2 weeks, I will have the release date for you, and you've got that great leather patch here as well. Look at that. Look at the detail. I mean, it's very nice. How was the weft made? Is it dyed? It was a custom yarn. So the yarns are dyed, but we had to get the right balance of colors here, and it's like a balance of yellow and green here, multiple yellows and greens. So making the right balance was very hard because there is not an even number of different colors in here. So that was, and also getting the right shades of yellow and green to make this not as easy as you think. So that took a lot of time and a lot of back and forth, and I mean, that's just development for you. Sometimes you can't always accept what people want to give you, and you just gotta insist and work your way through it to get what you want. So that was a lot of insisting, I'll tell you that much. Okay, next we've got the Morty. Aw, geez. Selvage. 11 ounce, two-way stretch Japanese selvage denim. In fact, this is the first two-way stretch selvage that we've ever done. We've done stretch selvage, but a two-way stretch selvage is stretching on the warp and stretching on the weft. So it stretches in all directions, will make for a very, very comfortable jean. So again, you've got Morty here embroidered on the back pocket. You've got the great leather patch here. I think this is very representative of Morty here. Getting sucked into another adventure. Now this is your classic denim, and we've got it paired up with a Morty colored selvage ID. So the yellow and the blue, just representing Morty's colors here. But the two-way stretch denim, just kind of, we're representing, Morty's perhaps flexibility when it comes to, getting suckered into things. So that's kind of where we went with this jean. It was a little bit more basic. Morty is, he's a basic jean wearing kind of guy, but I think it's a pretty good representation of Morty here. So if you want something that's a little bit more classic, you don't want the colorful wefts or things like that, you've got the Morty option for you here. And then last but certainly not least, we've got the Pickle Rick Solenia Selvage 15-ounce green cast slubby Japanese selvage denim, and you can see just how slubby this is. This is the hardcore option. This is on par with, Okayama Spirit or Vegeta denim. This is, if you want texture, if you want something that is, going to be the monster fader, this is the one you want to go with. Now, let's take a look at some of the details. You've got the Pickle Rick embroidery on the back. You've got Pickle Rick here with this ostrich leather patch. So something to note about ostrich leather is that it is known for its quill marks, but its quill marks aren't the entire hide doesn't have quill marks, so your leather patch will vary. Some will have many quill marks, some will have some will have none. As you can see here, there's no quills up here at the top, but over here it's quite consistent. So we wanted to get something with kind of like a pickly texture, and so that's what we went with over here. And I think we did a pretty good job. You've got Pickle Rick looking menacing here on that. On the ostrich leather patch, and the denim itself is just beautiful, slightly green cast, to kind of match a pickle's color, and you've got that beautiful texture. Now the selvage ID, you've got that nice pickle green color as well, so the two shades of green, and that is represented, on the coin pocket and here on the inside. That's a better look at it right there. So that's the Pickle Rick denim. And then we will also have this denim available in a denim jacket with this chenille embroidery on the back. So this is not chain stitch embroidery. This is chenille embroidery. This is done by machine, but still, it is a very, very beautiful plush chenille. You can see it's got a lot of 3D texture to it as well. And you've got this awesome scene of Pickle Rick fighting the rat. This episode is my favorite Rick and Morty episode. Definitely. I've seen the comparison of this episode being, John Wick, basically. So, I mean, if you like John Wick, then you might be able to make the connection to that as well. So, we've got Pickle Rick available in denim jacket form with the embroidery, and we will also have it without the chenille embroidery as well. So, you will have a couple of different options here, and within the next 2 weeks, I will have the release schedule available on the website. Then we'll follow up with some, each jean will get its own video, and we'll be able to highlight the collection that way. Will any of the classic women's releases be raw? We do have an 11-ounce raw option in the classic. So the answer is yes. There will be more and more. Risa wants more and more. So right now, the women's denim, a lot of it's coming rinse washed, and part of that is because we want to get more ladies into raw denim, and sometimes starting, if you get a normie out there who's looking for a pair of jeans and they see this rigid, uncomfortable thing, then they're not going to put it on. So if we can get them into the jeans, then they can learn a little bit more about the process, and then we can work their way up to, raw fabrics, heavier fabrics, things like that. So it's still like a growth stage for us in ladies' raw denim world. I know you guys are out there who want this stuff, and, we try to put out some product for you guys, but we want to try and expand it a little bit further so that we have more and more acceptance of this kind of material out there in ladies' fashion land. So for us, the way to do that is to make a very approachable product that isn't gonna scare them away. If you get a lady, you know, if her first experience, or anybody, it doesn't matter if they're a lady or man, if anyone's first experience with raw denim is a negative one, they're not coming back. So you got to make sure that their first experience with it is a positive one. So comfort, fit, all that stuff needs to be there. And then if we need to, you know, it's like with stretch denim for the guys. It was such a thing for a long time that, you know, guys didn't want stretch raw jeans. They thought it was an abomination or something. And you know, we had to make, you know, a lot of strides there and make it more and more acceptable for people to get into it. And then you got a lot of people who came in, hey, they started off with a pair of stretch, maybe not even thinking, hey, like this, not even making the conscious like decision that, hey, I'm going to do this raw denim thing. They bought these jeans because they liked them. They fit nice. They were comfortable. And then they learned about raw denim through that. And then they went on their journey that way. So, you know, for us, it's about making that first impression and a positive one. And then we can take them on that journey, you know, over time. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks again for hanging out with us on another Friday evening, Saturday morning for us live stream. Have a good Easter, everybody. If have a good Easter, have a good weekend. You know, be safe, all that stuff, and check out our sale if you're inclined. We've got a sale going on at nakedandfamousdenim.com and at tateandyoko.com. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.